हाय गाइस, इट्स श्रेया हियर एंड वेलकम बैक टू माय चैनल ब्यूटी एंड द कोड। आज के वीडियो में मैं आपके साथ एक बहुत ही अमेजिंग परफ्यूम का रिव्यू लेकर आई हूँ। दिस वन इज़ फ्रॉम फ्रेग्रेंस वर्ल्ड एंड दिस परफ्यूम इज़ कॉल्ड एज फ्रांसीक 63.5. Don't know the reason for this unique name. If you guys know, do let me know. But I have the review about the perfume, the notes breakdown, what I feel about it, and complete end-to-end details. So let's begin with the review. Before we do so, make sure कि आपने मेरे चैनल पे सब्सक्राइब कर लिया, you hit the bell notification and you follow me on Instagram. And now let's get started. So this is a very interesting packaging. As you can see here, they have tried to write Francique here in a very different cutout manner on a cardboard box, and inside you can see the bottle sitting here. Francique detail is mentioned right here, and at the bottom it has like ingredients list and batch number and all of that. And I really like how unique the outer packaging is, and this opens this way, and this is how the bottle is sitting inside. Now this bottle is a plain, a simple, and a very kind of like a very standard and classy perfume bottle. Again, Francique 63.5 written here. It's like a very simple bottle, a see-through one, which has this kind of like a sandalwoody woody color juice inside, and of course you can see the huge dent that I've made. It has this rose gold cap to it, and once you open it has a rose gold atomizer. So through and through the packaging is very unique, very classy. The cardboard box is not too heavy, not too it doesn't look very wasteful in terms of paper and all of that. So overall, I love this kind of packaging where you are bothered only about the perfume bottle mainly. So the packaging is very short and sweet and cute and kind of very unique and stylish. So I really like that about this perfume. And you know what, the whole pattern, this bottle and all of that, as I said, stylish. This perfume feels stylish, like the juice, when you sniff it, it has a very different class to it. This perfume is super classy, super sophisticated, and kind of uber rich. Like this one represents Maya Sarabhai for me. Sarabhai versus Sarabhai ki jo main lead hai, Maya Sarabhai. This perfume is that in a bottle, classy, sophisticated, and that upper middle class kind of rich lady. You know, that richy rich lady who wears beautiful cotton saris and beautiful jewelry, and she's like always tip top kind of a person. This just is that classiness in a bottle for me. Let's talk about the fragrance notes in this. Now this perfume has a very gorgeous opening of fig fruit along with black tea and cardamom. This is such a unique blend of notes. This literally gives kind of like a cardamom chai latte kind of feel. Like आप बिल्कुल एक प्रेपरेशन में हो to prepare the tea. आपने water boil किया है, you put in some tea leaves and you're like getting it to boil, and then you're adding some spices to it like some cardamom and some nutmeg and stuff like that. It has a hint of spiciness, but the cardamom is super strong in this one. And then you just add a bit of a flavor of fruitiness in that tea, and then you blend it really well, add some woody elements to it. It's just a very kind of like a herbal tea feeling. So it opens up with black tea, fig, and cardamom, goes into iris and bourbon vetiver. Now, bourbon vetiver is again something which is very fresh. It has like a cuss-like feel, but a very sweet and freshness. So you're not adding like sugar in your black tea, but you're adding like a hint of herbal essence which has a little bit of sweetness. That's where this vetiver is playing the role. Then it has a sandalwood and some tonka bean, and this is such a beautiful, fresh, kind of not so fresh sort of a juice. Like just imagine Maya Sarabhai sipping black tea or a black herbal tea. That's exactly what this perfume represents. It's like a woody, aromatic, spicy perfume. This is smooth, It is very classy, it's sophisticated, it is well-rounded kind of a perfume. It is mature. It is something which is purely unisex. Both men and women can enjoy this. And this is also said to be a close dupe of Gris Chanel by BDK. I compared the notes and they are almost the same. So the scent profile is pretty similar to Gris Chanel. Gris Chanel was released in 2019. So it's a very famous and a very loved perfume for it being different. This is the kind of perfume which is very comforting, very cozy, and just like tea, herbal tea, how relaxing it is, how you feel rejuvenated with it. This is exactly the feeling that you get with this, like a very relaxing, peaceful session in which you are clearing out your thoughts, and you're like just sipping your tea, and you're just relaxing, having your me time. This is that kind of a perfume. Current season, rainy season, and upcoming winter season, this perfume is going to be a very good one to be worn during daytime, evening, or nights. I usually prefer this during daytime, during winters and rainy season, and during summers it's more of an evening wear for me. Now let's talk about the longevity and performance. Now this around 7 to 8 sprays of this perfumes gives me around 4 to 5 hours. This is moderate in sillage and moderate in projection. It creates a good scent bubble around me, but not many people tend to notice this. So the projection is quite moderate. It doesn't fill the room. Again, this is something which is very relaxing and a very, it takes you to another zone. It just clears your head kind of a fragrance. So it does not have that headache inducing quality to it. It is not strong. It is kind of like a mediocre performing fragrance, but the scent profile is absolutely stunning. This one is available at different websites. I'm going to leave the link. Around 100 ml of this perfume, or 80 ml. No, I think this is 100 ml of this perfume costs for 4,000 in India, and I got it for around 2,200. So you can get it around that price point, and at that price point, the discounted price point, I think this is worth every penny. If you are going to pay 4,000 for this perfume will not meet your expectation, because then you'll feel, oh, you're paying 4,000 and then not getting a good performance out of it. If that mindset you have, you will be disappointed. But something in the range of 2,000 or 2,500, this perfume is justified for the price, because this one is absolute sophistication and classiness in a bottle. I definitely feel this one is a mature perfume, and somebody in their 25 plus ons are going to enjoy this one. This is a very beautiful office wear, office going, a formal setup kind of a perfume as well. It just does really well with business suits, and a little bit of a formal wear is what I'm saying. This one does really well in that occasion, and it's not a very casual fragrance. It is something which is kind of in between, like you're not dressing up too much and you're not too ordinary in your home clothes, you're somewhere in between. So it's that kind of a perfume which supports that kind of a dresses. So that's why I was saying, like, maybe when you're going out for grocery, you are like kind of like okay dressed up, or you're going for shopping, or you're going to office where you are well put together, but not in a way that you're going in a party. So that way, this perfume is just good for daily casual wear. I absolutely love how sophisticated, how classy, how mature and so well put together this perfume is. And above all, this one is super duper unique. I have fallen in love with this DNA, and I was waiting for Lattafa's Liam Grey from such a long time, because that one is said to be better performing than Francique 63.5. So if you try and get your hands on Liam Grey, if you're able to get that, go for that one as compared to this one, because this is said to be having a lower performance as compared to Liam Grey. Like Lattafa sometimes, like, it just vanishes. Some perfumes become so famous that they just vanish from the market. It's so difficult to get your hands on. So this is something that I bought, and I only bought this because Liam Grey was not available. That's the truth. So I got this, but I'm happy with it. You can see the dent that I've put in, and you guys know I have hundreds of bottles. So this season I'm really enjoying this one. It's such a perfect kind of like a cozy, comforting scent, and something which is not overboard, something which is not overdoing it. So all in all, I'm quite impressed with the scent profile. I'm just not impressed with the performance. My overall rating for this one is 8.5 out of 10, and I'm cutting that mark you know why I'm getting like this for the performance. Otherwise, scent profile wise, I just find this 10 out of 10. So that was my review for Francique a 63.5. If you want to smell like a rich lady who's very sophisticated and classy, go for this one. And through, I'm really enjoying this, and I kind of wore this in one of the society events that we had, and a couple of friends who were sitting next to me, they observed and they asked me that, okay, did you have too much of cardamom tea or something, like you're smelling of very sweet cardamom. And I was like, okay, this that's my perfume. So people did notice, but people noticed more of that cardamom in this. And the iris in this is does not have any makeupy vibe to it. It's just like very subtle, making it an overall herbal tea kind of something. So those were my thoughts around this perfume. I hope that you enjoyed watching this video. If you did, do hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell notification, and I'll be back with more interesting perfume content. So keep on watching, keep supporting, and I'm going to see you very soon in my next video. Bye.